Thanks. This story is about my late great parakeet, Olive Oil, who really wasn't very good at flying. What she was really bad at was landing, which is, she'd fly around, and most birds, when they land, they're very graceful and they go, whew. But she'd like fly around, and then she'd see something she was about to land on, and she'd kind of go into a panic and then just like kind of grab on it. So she crashed a lot. But she seemed to do okay. So one day I'm cleaning the cage, and I let the birds out, and they're flying around, and I hear a clunk, and I hear her crash. And then I go over and I look, and it's my desk where my computer is, and she's just kind of hanging there, and that's fine. And I finish cleaning the cage, and I look around for the birds, and the yellow man is up on the mirror, and she's missing. She's gone. So I search around, and she has crawled inside my laser printer, inside the paper part of the laser printer. And female parakeets, they like to dig holes and things. She's trying to get out by getting deeper into the laser printer. And I'm not feeling good about this, because I've had two bad experiences with frightened animals in small places. The first one was I was in this apartment, and there was a kitten in the hallway, and I was going to be the hero. I was going to save this kitten and bring it back to its owner. But it was like a teenage kitten, so it was like fast. It wasn't easy to catch. So I kind of got him into my apartment, and it was a fraidy cat, which is a real thing. Some cats are just afraid of everything. So it hides behind where I have my TV and my stereo, and there's all these cords back there, and it's just terrified. So instead of helping this cat, I'm just terrifying this cat, and it's stuck behind my TV set. So I just give up. I kind of open the door, and then I get a broom, and I kind of push him out, and the cat goes out into the hallway. Did get reunited with its owner, but it was a scared little cat, and I just terrified it for another 20 minutes of its life, and it's back in the hallway. Second animal, a hamster. It's like summertime, I'm coming into my apartment building, and there's the cutest hamster in the world outside, out in the outside. So I'm going to be the hamster hero and save the hamster from all the cats and get the hamster and take him indoors. But a hamster outside is very hard to catch. If they're in a habit trail, they got nowhere to go. But outside, they got lots of areas to go. So I herd the hamster into the front door of the apartment building. And it's where all the post boxes are, the mailboxes. And I want to get the hamster into the hallway. And I was sober. I just think about this as, why would that be any better? To get the hamster in the hallway versus here. So, but I couldn't get him in there. So they had these stacks of phone books, for you older people who know what a phone book is. And so I made like a corral, like for, a cattle, when you get a cattle chute. So I kind of herd the hamster in through the door that goes into the front, into the hallway. And it works. And it goes in, and it goes through the doorway, and then just disappears into thin air. So I go down and look, and there's this little crack. There's this little crack in the wall. So I was trying to save this hamster from the evils of the world outside, and then I've exiled him to whatever is within walls, cockroaches, and I don't know what's in there. So that was a complete failure. So this is what I'm thinking as I'm looking at my beloved blue bird trying to crawl through my laser printer. And I'm thinking, I don't want a dead bird. I don't want a broken laser printer. I like this bird. And I'm trying to think, what can I do? What can I use? Well, they have those little wooden dowels in a bird cage, the birds. They're kind of like big chopsticks. So I'm pretty good with chopsticks. So I reach in as if the bird is like a Chinese dumpling with wings, a big 4-inch long Chinese dumpling, and I kind of grab, and he can't go up or down, and she's just keep trying, and I managed to actually grasp the bird and I pull it out, and just as it gets out, it flies right at my face and starts flying around, around, around. And usually the birds, when you let them out, they don't want to go back into the cage. Back in the cage. Back hidden in the cage. She didn't want to come out. So, happy ending with Olive Oil, the blue parakeet. The laser printer was fine. Olive Oil was fine. I have learned my lesson that I have like a brain the size of a large mango or something, and animals have brains the size of like little animals, like a pea. But when it's a battle between intellect and fear, the winner is always fear. Thank you.